Wait a second. The stream title's a lie. Also, the mic could sound a bit different. A little quick test on that, actually. I'll do it multiple times, probably. This is how I sound right now. This is how I sound 2 seconds later. It's the 3-band equalizer. Background put me on the potential game. We'll see if folks like it or not. We're doing a little test run. Oh, wait, what? Hunting of Oxygen's lies, gaming, and chatting.
Sweet liberty! No!
Multi-streaming thing is perplexing. Also, I need to change the thumbnail on this. Because we'll probably play the game a little bit, but this might just be more of a just chatting thing. We'll see what happens. Boom. Game or chat. Look at that. Daphne days? Potentially. I most likely need folks' assistance. Is my bitrate bad on Twitch? The hell? I don't know. We will probably play some games, but I will potentially need 3 people's assistance to bring machetes, because I need stuff for an advert, methinks. Would I actually had it done already, but I wasn't recording. Alright, I think I deleted my recording when I was playing with background and thickened them. So I want to get some stuff again. Should only take like 2 seconds when we get to that point in the first place, though. But in the meantime, I don't know what we could do. Not really too privy to that. Now, cool thing is, I have the platform V for free. The bad news, I don't get it for free during missions. Like, I can bring it whenever I want, but now it's no longer available during your missions. Extraction takes 30 additional seconds. It's not a big deal, but like, okay. That's how you get folks hyped for the game right there. Woo! Is that every planet? Pilot shortage. The pilot never dies. Wait, why is it just over here? What? I've never seen that modifier in my entire life like that. Is it just Jet Brigade? That's weird. Favorite meal to make us high in protein? Probably goulash or American chili or something like that. Just ground beef or chicken in a crock pot with tomato sauce and a few other things. Pretty good stuff, big fan. Or burgers. It's pretty good too. Burgers are like this staple meal, I'd say. I don't eat all the time because it takes a bunch more effort to make that daily. And a goulash I can just make once, have it for like 5 days, maybe 6 if I get really fancy with it. It's really easy to microwave. Whereas a burger, I gotta sit there and make a pound of beef into like 4 different patties. Find bread, keep bread, don't let the bread go stale. It's a whole hassle and a half. Okay, what can we do that is remotely interessante? That is the question. Could fight bots, I guess. Damn. Cyborg's feeling like Hive Worlds. Psych, 820 folks on Hive Worlds. What? Man. I feel like we need new missions badly. Like really like fun new missions that actually change how you play the game a little bit. Encourage different strategies. So far we've kind of had like the same thing back to back. Yeah, kind of. It was like commando missions, use less stratagems. Or first we went Hive Worlds, I think. Use less stratagems, and then commando missions, use less stratagems. I don't know. I freeze buns and put them into the toaster for 2 minutes. Works great. I've been meaning to look into freezing potatoes, but then again, I could just buy potato wedges. But that's actually pretty sick. Freezing bread. Does it come out soggy? Or nay? We'll do this. Just to play a mission. I think after this, I may employ some people's assistance. I gotta have three other folks take a machete and just stand menacingly. I need one person to run me over. I need one person to run someone else over with a vehicle as well, an FRV. Pretty standard stuff. Ooh, it'd be sick if folks did a city mission. I want to bring the cremator and see how that works. I think the city is the best place to try and make cremator do stuff against bots. Comes out like toast. Vard. Confiscate assets. That's the longer mission. No shot. No one's in the city. Boo. I volunteer to run someone over. We need that. I think I just need like 2 clips, I'm pretty sure. So it shouldn't take much time. And I would suggest, we can do like a melee thing versus the Illuminate Mindless Masses, but I don't think that'd be very fun. Because I tried it with background and it killed the vibe instantly. I'm talking instantly. It was just like faded out of thin air. It's actually me, background, Pancake, and Raider, I think. Raider had fun. I had an okay time, but Melee's in a weird spot right now. No one's on this planet. I'm crying in the club. We'll do some Overwatch nonsense on Marfark, I guess. Wait, is anyone even here? Technically, yes, but also no. Can I get high ground is the question. And do they spam hulks or not? We'll see. When did they add Ragdoll to the ice plants? That was this patch. I volunteered to get ran over. Okay. Okay, if that's the case, then I'll do it after this match. Maybe even sooner, we'll see. There has been an uptick in folks taking Napalm Barrage, and I don't particularly understand why. Like, you can get lucky, I guess, and get like a bunch of Billy Bobs and whatnot. I don't know, I feel like that uptime is not really worth it for automatons. You're better off taking a few other things. Like even strafing around, I think, gets more value. Whatever. Whatever. So I want to do some silly stuff, kinda. Siege ready. Sensor, no. Diligence, let's drop. Secondary. Missile pistol. Wait, yeah, I think arc grenades are broken, by the way. They give you a lot more kills than you're supposed to get. Potentially. Taking muscle enhancement. Snow planet. Railgun. Hover backpack. Hover back. Do I go railgun or do I go AMR? We'll do rail. And could go a mech suit for funsies. Don't really wanna though. No. Take this just in case. To grief my teammates on accident. Mean well, but could go horribly wrong. And I can't, dude, if I could place things on high ground, it'd be so freaking awesome. Supply for you? True. True. Yeah, arc grenades are good, but now they inflate kill counts. It's funny that they didn't show kill counts correctly, and now that they're just inflating them. I wonder if it happened before the update. What? Oh. What a lovely experience this is. Sick ragdoll on that plant. Love that. Alright, good news is there's no War Strider spam. Bad news is we can't get our... Oh, psych, I lied. The hell even hit me? Look, my buttons are unresponsive. Alright, this is Devastator Surge, or Sherman. Flames are normal. Look, I'm getting like these weird frame hiccups here and there after the recent update. Why are there 1,000 rocket devastators? Everywhere. Out of all those enemies, we saw probably something like 12 rocket devastators out of the 15 devastators themselves. This is the one mission. If you take an if you take a vehicle like a mech suit, it just dies. You about died, son. Alright, we have to find high ground to actually get to, wait for the storm to go away, then we can do Overwatch stuff. Support for is only available to folks that logged on during the last campaign. Hey man, who could have ever predicted that being weird? A weird change. Nah, I'm not sure, man. I think the folks trying to convince the devs that it's a silly thing, so we'll see what happens. Why safe mode? Because the game is broken. And doesn't remember your settings, so I forget to change that. I actually got him. Or did it? Or did he shoot those things? Wait a minute. I can get some sick high ground here. Potentially. I go from here to there to that. I can chill in the bucket. Don't you destroy the other one, you freaking Goombas. I need this. How far away is that? Too far. Actually, is it? It is too far. What? Dude. Who keeps hellbombing the structures? And how the hell did that even kill me? My funds are ruined. My hover backpack is in Narnia. Yeah. A dev that changed that's really smart. Great change. Great addition. Oh my... Ragdoll. Dude, oh my god. I just experienced basically the majority of flaws with Ragdoll in such a short time frame. That's crazy. Ragdoll through a wall. Ragdoll by a plant for no reason. All I need next is to get Ragdolled from a Hulk that cry chops and misses me. It's gonna take a lot of bullets to break that thing. I have an idea. Got him. Revoke these men's freaking 500 kg rights. Wait. No, target that thing in the back. Target the turret in the back. Get a little bit closer. What do you lock onto? I'm so confused. There it is. You're mad. This is the fries in the bag mission, huh? I'm gonna chill here for a bit. Is that a rug on reticle mod? 100%. The base reticle mod, the base reticle is a massive circle. You can't see weak spots. The base reticle looks like this circle that is on like the big non-full circle, the gray, like the slightly gray one. That's how big it looks to use the regular rug on reticle when you're scoped in. Raid boss down. I repeat, raid boss down. Question? I should have brought an anti-tank emplacement, bro. Man. Well, now I know. How'd you get up here? What's the point in this horror backpack? You can just climb. The heck? He's got a frying pan too. He knows. Didn't bounce. It doesn't bounce on all things. Wait. Wait. Is there slight travel on this, or am I just smoked? First try. Can't see a damn thing. I love that. To the whip. I'ma handle these fellers in Narnia with my railgun like I got flinched from so far away. It is what it is. It's the game we play. Why did I not censor? The censor has way more drop. If you're doing like Overwatch stuff like that, depending on what you're doing, if stealth isn't like the goal, there's no point in going censor. Now, if you're facing a bunch of, what is it, like troopers, Billy Bobs and whatnot, then you're fine to go censor. But if you're facing a bunch of devastators and whatnot, not ideal. You're better off doing something where you don't have as much drop to deal with, so you can be more precise in your shots and have better follow-up. Fixed it. Oh my god. Okay, note to self. Maybe I don't bring the shield and I keep supply for V. Why has he got a frying pan, bro? Why has he got... I love that mod. That mod is freaking sick. Go this way or perish, basically. I saw a thing last second. Is there a staircase somewhere? Inspirational driving. My bad. What? Brother. Nah, this whole thing is sick. I love this. That combination makes it so much better to face those guys when you don't have anti-tank in your rock and railgun. Got that. Oh my god! The Devastator, the Chainsaw Man congregation. Wait. I'll get him eventually. Gotta lock in a little bit. Ow. Is Survivor still a great now to take a stratagem slap? Yeah. It's free loot. Like a ton of it. What the hell? Ow. If I place this shield, would it even last more than 2 seconds? Wait. So we have a death pit in the middle. That's inspirational. Now here's the strategy, guys. Boom. Just don't let this guy blow it up, though. If he blows it up, it's GG. It's just Devastators. Psycholod. That guy's behind a rock. How's that even fair? I brought the wrong stuff for this mission, and I regret it dearly. Hold this demon. Jesus Christ. I can make that work, actually. Kinda. Somebody shoot that. Use your gun! They explode? Heck yeah, they explode. I dare a Hulk to pull up into here. Come hither. How are you getting stuck on the easiest entrance in the game? The radius is actually pretty big. Either the shielding killed that guy or I killed that guy with the massive radius of this. We'll find out. Dude! I killed that guy from over the wall. Alright, the Overwatch strategy is not working out in the slightest. I think the mission is just not built for it. Best out on my whip. It's in pristine condition. Watch, I'll show you. This thing works just as good as the first day I got it. Double up. What is that guy doing? Oh god, we're dead. Oh god, we're dead. Oh god. Oh god, we're dead. Oh god, we're dead. Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Man, oh man, what would we do without worse handling on the FRV? Thank heavens. Any bunker turrets? Oh, this guy. Look, I have more sway on my guns than usual. Can't tell if it's placebo. Just feels off. I know what I can do. Just in case I fall. Oh, sick. You guys taking notes? Go ahead and write that one down. That's actually a pretty good spot. It's a pretty good spot. I didn't know there was tanks in that facility there. I forgot. Note to self. Be wary of the tank towers you can't see during the blizzard. You're playing a dangerous game there, Furcho. He's in flak mode. Just go the other mode and you'll kill him in 2 shots. Flak mode's a scam here. Honestly, I don't even want to be respawned. Thank heavens it's not me, but we're on break still. Facial event? I didn't know the camera was still off. Experience how inconsistent explosions are now. A little bit, yeah. I used thermites recently in like a video on my second channel, and I'd throw thermites at chargers, regular chargers. They'd live a thermite to the face, which makes no sense. Charger behemoths would live the same thing. I would throw it at their body. They live it like they were living thermites a decent bit in a single mission. It was a little underwhelming and pretty annoying, actually. Corpse Jag Crazy Rigor Mortis. I concur. Orbital laser is off-centered from the beacon by like 50 meters. Oh, you mean like it's angled? Yeah, I think that's a choice the devs have just stuck with for a while. If you ever use orbital orbital airburst strike, you'll see how it comes in like a strange angle, and it can hit things that are way far away from the actual thing. You gotta hit that. Thank you. This is where you go flak mode. Kinda. Out of bullets. He's gonna hit you, brother. He's gonna slap chop the heck out of you. Oh, you're. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking punch you. They're gonna fucking punch you. How much to your left? Ooh. Well, we're back. I want to go up higher. If this landed, it'd be really cool. Oh, it did. Imagine a world where you can just toss stratagems and they land. What a blissful utopia that is. I gotta swap my railgun. Going back to the high ground, swapping to this. That's not good. I don't have the juice to handle the enemies that are going to be approaching me. Oh, I have these. I see the tank tower. The host left. Our host is a quitter. I repeat. Our host is a quitter. Man. You already snitched! We see it right there! Oh my god. Tank towers. Okay, the Overwatch build could have actually been decent. I really needed to bring other stuff. I really shouldn't... Like, dude, the hard backpack is not the move. I think jump backpack is kind of better. Any hidden tech reason you're using arc grenades today? They just swag. I forgot why I chose them this mission. Maybe to inflate kill counts? I don't know. Just had them. Could have gotten 3k XP off that. Really? That mission just has the juice, huh? Word. We were cooking that game. Holy smokes. Aim felt weird, though. I don't know what it is. GG, gentlemen. Touch your kick. Don't you worry, the host left. And I got obliterated by a tank tower. Also, since folks are here, question. Does this sound better? I'm gonna go ahead and say, Larry sells seashells down by the seashore. Does that sound better than this? Filters. Larry sells seashells down by the seashore. Like, which one sounds better? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? 1 sounds better. Word. A lot of 1s. Can't tell the difference. There's a difference. I'm fairly certain there's a difference. You can't tell? You guys, come on. I got the folks that did not pass. What was that test you had in school? It sit you down and play, like, give you like those super old headset. It's like a little freaking small band. Make you raise your right arm. Like an absolute dent. Larry doesn't scam me. Larry's a good guy. Larry didn't scam me down by the seashore when he's selling seashells. That's not how Larry does business. So I think that maybe you aren't a trustworthy person and you're trying to get Larry's business shut down. So maybe you should reconcile it within yourself. And stop that. Those shenanigans are hurtful to Larry's livelihood. He's got a family he's looking after. But you think about your actions, huh? Think about how your false allegations can put a hard-working man selling seashells down by the seashore, named Larry, out of business. Despicable. Where's the city map at? Because the idea is I want to do this in the city. I need 3 volunteers to bring a machete. This should only take like 7 minutes max. I lied. It might take like 9. I think we need to go to like 2 different missions. Oh, it's Sally? Nope, Larry. Sally wasn't really great when it came to business, and she just gave up. She's a quitter. Larry Larry's putting in that overtime. Larry saw the open market. It needed some seashells, and he's there to fill that void. Sally, I don't know, maybe like tough times hit. People weren't really buying as many seashells. I think it was the marketing, personally. Where's the city map? It's in the daytime. Not Mox. That planet doesn't look that good. It's cool. Not cool enough to play on too often, though. Not for me. No shitty. So the voteless have cities. But I think they're all on mindless mass. Psych! It's nighttime, though. That's bad. Where was it? It was a city. Nighttime. Lost that charm. I think she fell in love with the game. Like, she chose a business, it just wasn't as fulfilling as she first suspected. And as time passes, you just don't have that same drive. So I think that she made her money's worth. She changed some folks' lives, put them onto seashells. Some folks got addicted, so maybe she wasn't actually as much of a saint as we all think she is. But she just didn't love it anymore. Didn't love that game. So she gave it up. And when one person quits, it opens up a free space for someone else to sit there and prosper, to see what they did wrong and improve upon it. So Larry, he's a new shining star in the seashell market. He's what the world needs right now. Doing big things. Ooh, we found a mission. We're on level 1 difficulty. Seashell to the moon? We are not... Ah, what? I didn't mean to join a mission. What is this? Am I dented? Oh, we're good. Perfect. All right. Seashell enjoyers, anybody with a machete is able to join. If you ain't got a machete, you ain't welcome. All you need is a golden machete. And I think I'm gonna take mine as well. But I might also go armless. Okay, first round, we don't need machetes, actually. We could keep them. We could keep them. But first round, I'm gonna do some cinematography. And I need to record folks getting not hit by a car and then getting hit by a car. If you're wearing... I think if you're wearing heavy armor, you shouldn't die. So that should be chill. Sally found out the terrible truth of the seashell. She was tired of seeing them tear people's lives apart. What a sad, sad time. What a sad, sad time. How do you add folks in a way that isn't going to be tedious? What planet? Oh. We can just do that, I guess. That works. I like the way you think, Raider. I like the way you think. This is Aurora Bay. Level 1 mission. Silly me. Oh, wait a minute. If I make it public, I might get, like, new players. I can't kick those guys. That'd be awful. Just hit up my line. Slime. Slide by Jit. Hit the friend code. You know what I mean? Folks join through Steam. They're joining through... Join through Steam. Is that easier? I just do like this. If you want to join real quick, just add this. Just open your lobby. Yeah, but no, I get folks that don't want to be there. Or I get folks that are trying to actually play the game on level 1 difficulty. And then I gotta kick them, and that's not good. I don't want to be that guy. Jamal from Uber. What? Okay, Raider asked earlier. I don't know who else asked earlier. Jamal from Uber, they've already got driving experience. It is what it is. But Bones and Cat, appreciate you. We'll see what happens though. I'll keep these here for later. You think the spear should be buff? I don't know. I don't think I'm super into the auto-aim weapons being crazy. Ow, my back. It's Uber Eats on a bike. Speaking of bikes, when we get that bike in Helldivers 2? First one needs a tire tattoo. Wait a minute. I need to go yonder. We can actually land anywhere. The goal, okay. I'm trying to record stuff for a sponsor, all right? It shouldn't take long. It should be like 9 minutes. I need B-roll. Which they actually might not, the sponsor might not like it in the first place, so I want to see how that works out. But I think it'd be kind of fun. But y'all can just take an FRV. Anyone works doesn't actually go like in the FRV is fine. What I need is someone to not get run over, like have them just like be chilling. Maybe you look to the side as a car passes, and the next person to get run over by a car. That's it. And then the next game, I need people with machetes. Is it gonna be the insurance ad? No. It's not. I saw someone get like an ad or a sponsorship from a college. I don't think we're in those big leagues yet. And now this does not need to be perfect. Honestly, I just need some B-roll. Because it's either do this or have nothing in the background. Alright, we're going cinematic view in a second. Okay, I'll line up the shot here. First, we get down an FRV. Boom, we have one. Alright, sick. Where's a good spot to be over here? A lot of smoke right there. Holy frames, Batman. Oh, the frames are decent. Okay, I have it. Okay. S3. Oh, Raider's get right over. S3, come stand like right here. Raider. Raider, can you come stand right here? Alright. And then B2, you can hop in the whip. What was this guy doing? Yeah. Wrong neighborhood, pal. Alright, B2, hop in the whip. And then I'm gonna need Raider to like walk in the street and avoid the vehicle. Just avoid the whip somehow. Like just be like walking casually and then boom, walk to the side. Walk away from it though. Alright, vehicle's gonna go forward very slow. Raider's gonna walk with the vehicle but avoid it to the left. And action. It's kind of like that. All right. You know what? We can work with that. We can work with that, I think. Okay. Next pass, Raider. I need you to stand in the street and get run over. Go in the middle of the street. Yeah, right there. And action. Where the heck is the vehicle? Okay. This time, that's good actually. I like that. That's out of the box thinking. I like that. This time, get ran over. That's actually good B-roll. Like, stand in the light. Stand like right here. More in the light. More in the light. Oh my god. Okay, that's good. Now we have a fight with machetes. Get him, Raider. Get him. How about the vehicle? Brawl! Brawl, gentlemen, brawl! Raider, no! Oh my god. Me next. You don't want these hands. You don't want these hands. Alright, let me get my own machete. That was good. I like that. Now this might turn out horribly because I can't edit. We'll see what happens in the final cut. But I liked the enthusiasm out there. I like the on-the-spot thinking. Naturals. Okay, we'll go back to that city. I'm bringing my stuff. What hands? Ghost hands. I'm bringing my pan now. I don't know if there's any way to avoid getting one shot by the machete. It'd be kind of cool if you had like more of like a parry system going. Or not parry, but a way to like fight back, I guess. You can go like ballistic shield. If you won't. Just to spice it up. I'm gonna go blueberry. I'm afraid of the Giga Grenade, I'm not gonna lie. I'm afraid of the Giga Grenade. Severely. I think that's all I can take is just right there. Have my pan. I'm gonna do it like this where I don't have a weapon to show. Boom. Clean. Clean. It's fun. It honestly is kind of fun to sit there and try and like brawl with the homies. Like me, Thick, Background, and Clay. Like we had a pretty good time doing like, what was it? FRV jousting. It didn't work out that good, but we tried. We were just like doing melee stuff. Like it was just kind of a fun little random experience. Okay. So in this, we can definitely brawl, but first, before we kill each other, give it a second, I need to find the light. I need to find like some open area in the street. Where's like a good area where there's actual light, not just darkness? Sun is griefing. Here is... Wait, I think Bum's on it. No. Over here, maybe? Boom, I found it. Right here. Okay. I don't know how... Okay, this next part, I need to find a way where it's like, oh, I'm just sitting here chilling, having a good time, and then I turn around, I see 3 gentlemen with frying pans behind me. That's what I need to have happen. So I just like be walking like this, and then boom. You guys are like all the street, like here, here, and here. You around the corner? Oh, wait. He's a genius. Oh my god. True? True and real. Okay. You guys around the corner, and then you take your positions. One person stand here, here, and then here. And then let me kill one of you guys. Just one. Alright. Get out of here. Someone... Wait, stand over here. Y'all around the corner, and I guess Raider takes the middle. All right. And action. Okay. On the right. Come ahead. Come hither. Oh, he ducks it. He ducks it. Oh, I can win this. Yes. Ah, yes. Just a man. Yeah, here. Just a man with his pan. Chilling and vibing. All right. That's good. We can commence the brawl now. If we have FRVs, how many FRVs do we have? We could do FRV jousting. Does the pan... There's no way the pan penetrates that shield. Oh, it knocks him over. It does. Alright, since I've been having a lot of fun, I'll be a driver. So whoever wants to melee, hop in, I guess, the passenger seat. Is the shield kosher? I guess we could have the shield versus the ballistic shield. That's actually fine. Okay. Where's like a street doesn't have any freaking... We need a street that doesn't have any potholes. This won't work, will it? Nope. Over here, on me, on me, on me, on me, on me. You basically start at that broken vehicle. Are we dropping the shields? Okay, so you start like... Yeah, right there, right there. Actually, other side, other side. Alright. 3, 2, 1, just go. Oh my god, I've been sabotaged. Oh my god, I've been sabotaged. Okay, our street is clear though. We need to respawn the homie. Wait, he's dead! He's dead! Why do you guys want blood so bad? He's not even with us anymore. So I have to be on the left side. Do your best to try and stay in your lane. Otherwise, it's just pure death. Like, pretty much try your best to be on your side of the white line. Wait, no, 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 no. Put in reverse, Terry. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. There's no way you hit that. How'd he die? I mean, dubs all around, but I feel like he was robbed. Like, I saw a late swing. You know what we should do? Dude, I want to see like a mountain climbing competition with FRVs. Like, find a mountainous map and just have people climbing mountains with FRVs. I remember, get really close to that. Get close to the white line. Like, get really close to your side of the white line. R.I.P. my homie. You got hit with a gold frying pan. Been randomly exploding in game recently? Yup. Happened to me actually the very first game I was on. Very early on too. Oh, he's mixing it up. How did I die? What? Ref? We get a red card on that feller because I feel like I didn't deserve that. the explosives being inconsistent. I don't think it's that. Like, I thought an explosion that was so far away. Maybe the desync is that bad. All right. It's perfect on my screen latency. I can swing early for the video. No, you're good. I think we're chilling here. If y'all do like an actual mission, we can, by the way. I think I've already gotten the footage I need, which I appreciate y'all's time for that severely. Heavily. Let's go and do an actual mission, though. I don't know if they're bot enthusiasts. Would you bug your bots? I feel like bots might be actually a little annoying. Watching 3 ads on YouTube right now? I'm gonna fix that. Stream settings, edit, monetization. Fewer ads for videos, lower earning potential. Manual. Okay. Fixed it. I was testing out this thing where it's like you play like medium ads, I guess, and it says it's going to do it during low periods, but I don't know if I trust it. I'm gonna try Smokey's Nightmare on Bugs. I remember I named that build. I have no idea it's even in it. I forgot. Okay. Here's the question. Do we get rolled? Not rolled, but more so, do we get rolled by, like, enemy spawns? I'm hoping to get not spewers. Raise a flag. This should be Dace. It was definitely a fire build. They probably had cremator. Azure live stream suck, to be honest. I know. I was just testing it. I basically never run ads during streams. Like, I have, like, I think the pre-roll, and that's it. But I was curious to see how that one works. That's why YouTube's kind of a rough... It's like a rough thing, in a sense. Because if you want to make money, you have to play more ads. But I don't really want to... There has to be a line somewhere, I guess. Let's go here. Full SWAT team build. If this is going to be spewers, if none of us brings grenade launcher, it'll be an awful experience. Speaking of, I'll just go BFGL, actually. Where's it at? Found it. BFGL. Rocket pot. Everyone picks loadouts faster than me, by the way. Everyone and their mother picks loadouts faster than me. I've noticed that a lot. And I'm thinking we have an FRV. Word. Yeah, hop off both of these tanks. They do not help me anymore. Where's Double Freedom at? Wrong gun. Boom. If you watch 1 minute a day, it's worth getting YouTube Premium. I think that as well. Isn't YouTube Premium like only maybe $10 a month? If you actively watch YouTube, I think that's one of the most worth investments you can make. Just because of how much content there is. As possible. You say that, but here's the deal. On my second channel, I play a bunch of ads. And there it is, there's spewers. But the thing is, oh my god, okay, we're safe, we're safe. As a YouTuber, I used to not play ads much at all. Like, I wouldn't do... Back in the day, you could choose to play or not play things such as non-skippable ads, so I never really played those. And I barely ever did mid-rolls. And I couldn't afford to live. So I was like, I kind of want to be a YouTuber. So if I want to do that, I kind of have to play more ads, unfortunately. Who took Railgun? I feel so bad for you, bro. This is that experience that I think is so lame in Helldivers, because you can take a loadout that gets hard countered because you don't know what you're facing. That is hilariously unfortunate. He won. He still won. Wait, pull up, sir. I got you. I was in the wrong mode. No wonder. Where's the guy at? I see him. He won't hurt us for a moment. He's been buns for a while, but pretty much auto hit never showed me this again. I hit that a lot as well. I hit that on the cooldown actually. Oh, hit the hunter. Actually, don't hit the hive guard. Smoked him. I hit that a lot as well. Like, I don't really watch too much content on YouTube. I spend more time on short form content, but I'm trying not to actually. Because like, I don't mind short form content, I actually like it, but I don't like it when it's just like complete brain rot. Like, I enjoy learning things. But you can't guarantee that happens when you're scrolling like TikTok on, especially YouTube Shorts. Which kind of sucks. Test out the new bed you got. I just got the sheets, so I'll be doing that once I wash them. So no, but I'm going to. I'm in for it though. Hopefully it's freaking sick. It took ages to get here, by the way. I think I bought it last month, and it's taken roughly 25 days to ship. I think they also made it, so that makes a bit more sense as to why. YouTube music. I don't listen to much music actually. In the gym, I go to the gym 5 days a week consistently, but I should have dove. I hate lay down. Damn. I didn't know the bomb right there. Spotify for music. I forget why I stopped doing Spotify. I think it was for a good reason, but I can't remember it anymore. Starting to get much AI slop dumped into it. Let's go. I think that I didn't know enough songs, so I just didn't really have a good playlist myself. And I didn't like the idea of letting Spotify choose my own playlist. You cannot raise children when you're headless. It's against the rules. Oh my god. You can do that. Okay, they just snitched. I think it'd be wise to do the flag right now. I believe in us. Can I land up here though? Of course not. Perfect. Okay, objective, do not kill S3 on the cross. Bro's a genius. Jamal from Uber is my goat. Tossing supplies for the Ion Storm. Are the dudes spawning in front of us? They are. Bro, Biospheres are the worst seed in the game, I think. You get way less kills. They make builds lame, too. Just a super duper lame thing. I see spewing from Narnia. Wait, he's won! Hell yeah. Oh god. Where'd they go? You think about the Bastion tank? The handling is horrible. Like, one of my main qualms is the Bastion tank can't drive up stuff. Like, if you had like a slight, I'm talking a slight pebble in your way, it will just cease to exist in terms of your handling and whatnot. And it doesn't turn fast. Invisible corpses go crazy. We'll go next flag and then we go Mega Nest. On the background? Probably not tonight. I think tomorrow though. Maybe not on stream. So Helldivers 2 is in a spot where I don't mind playing it. Streaming it's an interesting ordeal. Because like playing the background, it's very easy to sit there and we lock in for a whole 40 minutes. And then we can go back to saying, oh, this game is haha. This game is doing a bunch of hee hee ha ha stuff. Like, it's nice. On stream, ideally, you don't want to talk, trash talk the game much. Because folks don't like really listen to that. Which is hard not to do when the stuff that happens to me. Beef. Splooch. The great snitching is upon us, I believe. Just the right amount of force. Brother, I think we're close rifle that man. Hey, the supplies are inside of them! Oh, there's a problem with visibility. Over. It's been solved. Over. Is he dead? There's just no enemies that spawn during Biospheres, bro. Like, I think these bug breaches have a total of 50 enemies max. You got it. But you gotta melee them before they hit you. It's like basically a parry. Not the ragdoll. If you feel any better after the buffs. Oh, what was the buff again? Was it ammo? It's probably better, but I wouldn't say like by a ton. Why am I getting cooked? I meant to die, but I think I canceled it somehow. No, complaint with the devs is normal. It's just not what folks want to watch. And it's also not particularly fun to do either. Because most of the complaints are the same thing over and over and over again. So it's just kind of... It's kind of like your own version of insanity. Just doing the same thing, complain about the same thing, and like nothing changes. It can be hard to avoid. So I'm not saying like it's not for no reason, for sure. But if you can avoid it, it's better to. Not even Java farming stream. There's streams where people are just annoyed. I think a lot of my streams have been like that. And like I'm trying to say, it's just not fun to watch. Like, it's only somewhat fun for the folks that agree, but that is not. Like, and it might even be the majority of players, but it's not the majority. It's not the majority of folks watching the stream, typically. And if it is, it's a very awful environment to be in. I don't know if it's worth using my weapon on that guy. Worth doing that though. Oh god. Move! Clean. Double clean. Avoid. Oh, take massive damage from a body moving. Watch out, sir. They're going for a dive bomb! Now, I can't actually get in there because if I go in there, I'll take more damage than I should from just walking on explosive enemies. Like, breakthrough kind of sucks against explosive dudes. Oh, hit me, miss. They didn't miss at all. They hit all those shots. How many effing impalers? Oh, what a tool. Oh, my frames. Wasting all my ammunition, sire. I think my best kill on a Battle Titan is like 4 shots. That's a hefty investment. Quite a hefty investment indeed. I don't mind doing that though. Rolled. One shot is sick as well. 2 shots from the side. 1 shot from the mouth. How many impalers can there be? How many? He's blocked by the carcasses of his homies. Oh my god, I'm gonna perish. I love spores. I love bile spears so much. They're so much fun, guys. Can't even begin to hide it. Those are the kills are inflated on those things for sure. I'm pretty sure. The kills are inflated for sure. Oh my god, there's no way. In a game of stream that would kick if you would friendly fired him once. If you friendly fire someone often, getting kicked makes total sense. Like one time, I've been in games with people that are very weird in this game. Like there have been some folks that will kick you for, I'm talking the silliest of stuff. Sometimes you get kicked for joining late. That used to be like the trend. I just see a lot. I can't load that. When I first played the game, it hasn't happened in a long time, but the fact that people would kick you for joining a game late, and the reason why was because you didn't earn it. Who cares? Which it reminds me of the current ideas behind major orders, where if you don't participate in the major order, you don't deserve the stuff that the major order gets. It's like, oh, it makes perfect sense. But the thing is, who cares? I want to know if that's even beneficial to Helldivers 2. Like, are they getting more players from doing that? Or are people just logging in for 1 second during a major order to get rewards and logging out? That was a perfect angle to use the grenade and test the kills. Dang it. Dang it. Got kicked one time because I couldn't steer my hell pod and landed on the host. I've had that happen too. You legit are locked in place entirely and it just so happens the guy's beneath you. Or like let's say you're landing and you don't see their name. That happens too. A lot actually. What's it? Pushing? I'm pushing that right there. But never dirt. You did that mode, didn't access the vehicle? That would suck. Oh, I forgot you can cheat and run over the statue. I remember now. Will you die before you break our whip? Got him. Eventually. Excusez-moi. The aim has seen better days. Many better days. Teamwork. Trying not to murk the teammates. Thought that was a thing was gonna knock me over. What up, Clay? How are the games tonight? They're alright. I was doing some stuff, so you know, it's just Helldivers 2 things, man. They're alright. Got some stuff for a potential sponsor that I'm pretty amped about. If it comes out well, if I can edit it properly, it was actually pretty fun to do. I had the help of some folks from the stream, which is very, very, very kind of them. But aside from that, you know, just chilling, just vibing. I was saying that Helldivers 2 is like a weird spot where it's... I don't mind playing it off stream, but on stream, it's just kind of... It's interesting to try and sit there and be like... super energetic. You know what I mean? But it's not the worst I've had it though. Like I've had games I'll log into it and I cannot bring myself to actually play the game on stream. Like I'll stream, but I can't actually play the game. I'll just sit in town and like Dauntless talking about it as opposed to actually playing the game, which has always been like a weird thing. So in Helldivers 2, the equivalent is you log in and stay on your ship the entire time. Which sometimes folks will actually tune in more to that than they do make video games for a living, and sometimes I feel like that making them. Yep. It can be rough too, like being a content creator. I mean, I guess with any job you do, it can be tough in some cases that you essentially don't want to do the thing you know you should, which is a weird feeling. It's like, damn, this is a super smart decision to just go ahead and lock in, do this thing, propel myself forward, and for some reason I just don't do it. Like with content creation, it's been like that for a long time for me. Like there's so many moments where if I made a decision I knew to make, I'd have been so much better off. But that's where like the human will comes into it. Not a machine. Some folks are machines though. Some folks are built different. Outside of events, the game for me right now, it's fun if me, background, Clay, Thick, if we're just like doing some silly stuff in the mission, but even that, you have to get certain things to happen to make it very enjoyable. For instance, the enemies you're facing, they have to be of a certain variety. Like right now we're facing spore spewers, and I have a grenade launcher because I assume we get them, so it's not the worst, but it's also not very engaging. So like if we sat there trying to get like a pouncer seed and just didn't get it for 5, 7, 9 resets over and over and over again, that would put such a damper on the experience that it takes away from the enjoyment. I'm a machine that turns 15 reinforcements into 3. Yeah, I think we might be from the same manufacturer, my good man. Might be from the same manufacturer. I love doing that so much. That is probably one of my favorite things to do in this game right now. What's not my favorite thing to do in this game is bring the breakthrough mech and face these guys. The spore guys, because if you walk on them, they kill your mech. Are you hitting my mech? No. I reset like 10 times to get one decent mission last time we played. Yeah. Me and Background had that pretty bad recently. Airburst, strike, let's go. It's horizontal. Domination. Me and Background had it pretty bad recently. Like we got lucky. We essentially had like a really bad run trying to do like some killzone stuff. And then we got lucky doing a bot mission that was just actually kind of fun with mechs, oddly enough. But we got super lucky because I played a mission today where on the bots, it was nothing but rocket devastators. If you bring a mech into that, you don't get to play the game. Your mech gets blown up so fast if you're facing even like 7 rocket devastators in different areas. So the game's in a place where if you don't get certain enemy constellations, it just ruins the entire experience. And it's become a lot harder to get certain enemy constellations, so it's like a self-defeating issue. Or a self-defeating cycle, rather. Arrowhead's gonna get personal. People enjoy the missile pistol? I hope not. If Arrowhead can stop doing things that seem vindictive, I will lay off on them a little bit. But if they keep doing that kind of stuff, I will probably try to be more crafty in how I essentially say like, hey, you're doing some dumb stuff. I made a post saying like I don't enjoy being negative, which I don't, but in that post I maybe didn't say it as clearly, but I'm not going to stop critiquing the game from doing dumb stuff. I just will probably go about it smarter if I can. Yeah, oddly enough, I used to use airburst strike a lot. I used to use gas strike a lot. I used to take precision strike a lot, which P-strike's better now, thankfully. But I haven't used gas strike or airburst strike in a long time intentionally, in most cases, just because they don't feel as good. Gas strike has damage reduced because it confuses enemies now, which the confusion doesn't do much. And airburst strike just misses. Like before I could take airburst strike, toss it down, it would kill chargers. It would just kill them. It'd hit their flesh spot, they would die. Nowadays, it just doesn't do that much, so it feels kind of bad. Listen, 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 that's not on me. That is not on me. You guys chose the wrong neighborhood. I don't know what your plan was. That is not on me. Brother. I have 2 stars on Uber. Joe Jamal, you got a locking dog. Oh god, please kill it. Please kill it. Rolled. So the next video I'm making, by the way, is one for Exo Experts, like a review, because the devs kind of actually fixed a little bit of my issues with like this stuff. Like mechs do feel better to use on most fronts, if not all fronts, even bots sometimes. Bots is like it's weird. Like the issue there is that tanks can target you when they're landing, which is stupid. And they target you whenever you're not in the mech. Oh god. But I like mechs a lot more than I did. And FRVs, people were saying they were going to be in a war bond. If that was true and they didn't do that, that's good. Now hopefully they don't do some weird stuff where the supply FRV ends up in the superstore or something. Because some folks didn't get it. They can earn it later or something like that. You better not keep the finger away from me. Kill the Impaler! Please God! Wish you could resupply mechs. I wish you could just take 2 mechs. Or that, either one. If you could have 2 mechs, you could take 2 mechs on automatons. That'd be freaking sick. If you could resupply mechs, it'd also be pretty cool because me and Background didn't lose a single mech before they ran out of ammo. When we fought the automatons recently. Which was actually quite nice. Oh god. Oh god. Don't you do it! Sir, you don't want to smoke with me. You saved me! I pull up with my breakthrough. I played 1 or 2 missions on major order planets each day and I don't have it. I heard that from someone else too, basically. That's not good. It's a it's a FOMO system that also doesn't reward the folks that were actually there. That's not good. Oddly enough, I kind of expected it to only really affect things like capes and medals. I didn't know they would affect other stuff such as the FRVs and things. Like the whole, if you don't play in a major order, you don't get these things. I thought it was going to be cosmetics and medals. And I still didn't like it. Oh, this is kind of a silly thing. I wouldn't do this personally. And oddly enough, it wound up being a little bit worse than I expected. As for the vehicles, I don't mind it in this vehicle. You weren't on my screen, by the way. I about ran you over. Now, see, Ben, like, there's certain things you can't just be like, oh, this is dumb, that's dumb, this is dumb. Like, sometimes new things aren't bad. Like, reloading this mech is kind of cool. I don't mind it. And this mech can get so much value as it is that it's actually a chill thing. It's kind of like if folks are going, oh man, reloading railgun's so stupid, just reload it for me. It ain't a big deal. I mean, we can stay and shoot stuff. If someone wants to leave, hop in the whip. It's your decision. I don't mind either way. Although after this bug breach, we're leaving, because I don't want to be here forever. love that. I'm telling you, I freaking love that. Like the breakdown going toe-to-toe with Worst Riders. I'm not sure how long you can live against Worst Riders. That's like, maybe a decent bit. But I haven't even tried bringing it into those guys too much. I've tested against them and like you can kill them okay. Teammates. That's my bad. That's my bad. I'm not sure who's doing arc grenades, but come on, man. Should probably kick that guy. Low-key griefing the homies. Oh, your mech's alive. My mech's the one that died. The Everest may kill us. Oh, it didn't. I don't know why the hammer doesn't one-shot Worst Riders to the Crotch and East do. No idea. Kind of think they should, though. That's more of an issue with... Honestly, the Worst Rider's Crotch is kind of tanky, now that I think about it. Alright, gentlemen. It's time to vamonos. Like, the Warsaw Crotch can survive, and I didn't even know this, it can survive a... No, I did know this, I just forgot. A shot from the anti-tank emplacement, which also means it can survive a shot from the lumber, like your anti-tank arm. It survives both those, one shot at least. So you basically have to go for a crotch shot, or go for a hip joint shot if you want to one-shot them, or have someone else shoot it like a little bit of damage. I don't know why the hammer doesn't... I read that twice. I do that all the time. Also, Jesus Christ, wait a minute. 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 Dove James, listen. I forgot I was live on Twitch. Okay? I don't even know what reminded me. I think I saw the stream and I was like, wait. I feel like I'm missing something. What up, Akeda? What up, Dove James? That's my bad. 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 What up, Lord? Are the games going? They're going alright. Heritage Steel for the win. Dude, I'm a big fan of Heritage Steel. I still want to figure out, because I just bought I just bought a new induction like single cook thing, like a stovetop thingamabobber. Like $120. It has more settings, all that good stuff. And it's new, so I need to figure some things out. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something to make it work better. I died the most almost. It's like my freaking forte these days. Alright, team kill damage. 3 accidentals. Me and Bum Killer are going crazy with that. Yo, Jiro, thanks for the prime. Welcome to the dojo, brother. Muchos gracias. We Twitch bros exist? I know. Listen, I'm not used to multi-streaming. I forgot. Are the Halo or Killzone War Bonds worth getting if I already have all the others? Not necessarily. You can do some cool things with the Killzone War Bond, namely the accelerator rifle. I don't know. It's one of those things that if you want the content, you can get it, but they're not in a spot where it's really, really amazing stuff. All around me are familiar faces. Hey, Bum, Skyraider, Jamal, the Uber driver, I appreciate y'all's time greatly. Thank you very much. Hopefully I can do some cool stuff with the footage. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just curious if the folks at the agency will like it or not. Find out. Tell Twitch people... tell Twitch people that YouTube people better and they matter. TY people, what does that mean? Do more single weapon reviews like you did with the autocannon. The problem is, those take forever to do. That's like one of the issues. So content creation wise, for me, those kinds of reviews on weapons that are older and not super sought after, and they don't get a ton of views, the return on investment isn't super high. So unless I really want to make the video, I just kind of don't. Like, I was interested in making one for Sterilizer. I was interested in autocannon. I didn't care about the views. But I can't just do it for all weapons, since it takes legitimately 3 or 4 days. In the realm of like 20 or 30 or 40 hours to do like that video. Mainly because I'm very inconsistent. Or I'm inefficient, rather. But that's why. Like, I'd make more videos if I was more efficient, but I'm not, so I don't. That's why I like second channel, because I can just play the game. There's no editing, really. Post a video, call it a day. Very, very, very nice. Saves tons of time. Jamal here. Had a great time. Hope the sponsor clip works out. PS Twitch chat deserves better. They're fine. They're fine. They probably all left because I neglected them. My bad. That's my bad. Okay, back to our shenanigans on the bots. Rapid acquisition. I don't know if I want to do that. That doesn't seem very fun. I need less buildings because I can't put stratagems on buildings. I need a place where you can do stratagems on buildings and they don't break. At least not that fast. Like a Hellbod doesn't break the building on like a certain mission type. Also, Mike, thanks to 5, brother. Or Jamal, thanks for the games too. I don't like YouTube for videos. YouTube streaming streaks, but it does get numbers. For me, it does. Yeah. I do think that Twitch chat's better because the emotes are better. I told a YouTube representative, like, the issues I have with YouTube are, number one, super chats rob you blind. Like, if folks give like $50 on super chats, YouTube takes 30%, and then I get taxed on an extra 30% of the missing 30%, essentially. Or I guess the 70%. So I told her, like, that's silly, don't do that. And I also said emotes suck on YouTube. Like, the whole emote experience is bad, which leads to less overall community feeling, I guess. Like, you can't really show your emotions because the emotes suck. And that's a good way to actually convey how you're, like, it's a good way to, like, make it more lively and talking to folks. And she was like, huh, we haven't heard that before. Like, there's no way. There's no way they haven't heard that before. I feel like a lot of folks feel that way. Well, it's not like YouTube emotes they're bad, but you also can't even use them that well. Like, if you're subbed to my channel, you can't go on a different channel and use the emotes. Like, you can't even use you can't even use emotes on my main channel, on my second channel, which is weird. I don't get that. I don't want to go to deep missions. Damn. I think I need automaton major orders. That way I get folks playing automatons that I can actually join missions. Yeah, the emotes are horrendous on YouTube. But on Twitch, you can't avoid ads. Like on YouTube, I have ads turned off. And I typically always do. I might dabble in playing mid-rolls on like a big patch day. Maybe. But usually I have mid-rolls off on YouTube streams. On Twitch, you can't do that, I don't think. I don't know. Are folks on Classa? Yes. How come it has negative resistance? Is that kosher? Good comms. Good comms on that. Mr. Squidward? Ah, Mr. Round SpongeBob. How are you these days? On Twitch, there is a cheesy way to turn off all ads. Mr. Exploiter. Holy shnikey. You need to add the political tag to your channel and they won't ever run ads. Are you straight up? Do they do other shenanigans? Like, do they freaking basically shadow ban you or what? Oh, but here's the issue, man. I can't do my Overwatch nonsense. We got trees. I can't pose up in a tree. That's kind of funny. There's an overwhelmingly massive increase in folks doing commando missions, and I don't like that. It might show the devs they like them, and I don't know if they do. We'll go in there. Psych, we won't. I lied. Wait. Sick, I'm getting some artwork. Are you really, really, really feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Perchance. I'm feeling whelmed, I would say. Like, not underwhelmed, not overwhelmed, just medium whelmed, actually. Like, I'm telling you, I start stream and I just don't know what's going on. I'm kind of waiting for a bunch of Souls-like games to either come out or to have more betas to test, to play through. Because Mortal Shell was really fun. Valor Mortis was really good. Oh, I'm waiting for freaking... Why is every lobby full? I'm waiting for Lords of the Fallen 2 beta. I think that might be open at some point, but maybe not. I think it's actually closed. Never mind. Survivorship bias is showing you commando missions because those are the ones not filling up. Are you the same person that said that yesterday about something different? Can we slow down, guys? It's not a race. Jesus. Jesus. Ooh, we're gonna show them what laser cannon does. Psych, they're all on close rifle. I lied. I'm gonna inflate my kill counts. AMA. I'm gonna go AMR. Damn, I need like a jump pad or something to get high ground. Oh god. I'll keep that. I'm gonna go diligence. Is Oni Mushu out or is it just the beta? Because I haven't played that one yet. That's fair. Yeah. Lords of the Fallen 2 said they don't want to... They're not doing the Epic exclusive. They'll be on Steam and all that good stuff, which is amazing. Epic Games is really losing it these days, man. I think that Tim Sweeney is kind of molding. He's always on Twitter, mad at the world at Steam. Like, I can't believe that Steam makes people have disclosure for AI in their video games. I wonder why Tim would be against that. Actually, wait, yeah. Is Epic Games trying to invest in AI heavily for games? Blue Armor was from Ordered in the Game initially, which they might bring it back because nothing is sacred in this game. Oh. This is the objective. Oh wait, I'm blocking stuff. We're back. You mean thin weenie? Perchance. Get him. Nice. I'll do the mega base, don't you worry, I got this. I'm a master at mega bases. Never die once, always full HP. I'm a mastermind. Okay. This is actually important. Wait. 1 second. What? On everything, brother. I shot those recently and I didn't one-shot them. It's weird. Wait. I guess you can one-shot them. A bird. Jesus Christ. Berserker spam! Let me hop on that turret and actually kill him. Be quite nice. Oh, I got these. How did that move so far, dude? They kicked it? Okay. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I threw that at my feet, they kicked it. Jesus Christ. That's wild. It's been happening a lot. I've had a lot of instances where I toss a grenade and it winds up in a spot to kill me. Recently, it happened with dynamite. Like, I tossed it, like, I'm right here. I toss it over there. It gets reflected right next to me and kills me. Like, I don't think it's coincidence. I think it's programmed, and I believe it's a little evil. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Do you shoot that wall? I'm gonna freaking lose it. I meant to toss this so I could actually climb the wall here. What does it matter? Oh god. I keep forgetting there's tank towers. Can I climb this though? Probably not. Psych! Not possible. Jesus. I'm alive! They're mad. Yeah, you show him who's boss, Mr. Hulk. Don't rag on me. I have to back away from those things so I don't get wrecked. Kill the Hulk, but if I get too close, I'll get knocked off the entire ledge. Wait. Wait. First shot. Okay. So you're playing a very dangerous game. You don't really need explosives. I think that if you just simply have extra padding, you live that with if you're medium. Medium extra padding, you're fine. What? They changed that or what? One moment. Yeah, thanks for 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted, by the way. Appreciate you. My pal's back. You know me, man. Can't stay away too long from Helldivers 2. It just always beckons me back. We'll go this way. ZMR better than all other primary sniper rifles on the bots. When you say primary, what you mean? But if you're talking like diligence and sensor, not for chaff clear. This thing has horrible ergonomics. Like for killing things that have heavy armor, yeah, it's the only one that has heavy pen. Like I don't get what you're comparing. Yeah, no. If you take, let's say you take AMR, you still want to take like, a weapon that can kill chaff because AMR is not great for that. Like railgun's better for chaff clearing than AMR since you have to land like a perfect headshot to kill devastators, or I guess a torso shot. But hitting their upper body does not one-shot a devastator. And because of the low ergonomics, it makes that a bit more tedious. Oh, no freaking wonder. They gotta fix that thing. Like, settings not saving, kind of tilting. I don't know why it's broken. Feel like it's a bit of a priority. Imagine if gunships had bunker turrets. I'll probably see it in a future update. If I had to guess. But actually. What are you hellbombing? Did it even break anything? Did you break a single fabricator or no? I feel like there's since when are there war striders? And where did you get a hellbomb from? It was personnel and you didn't kill nothing? Got you, buddy. Wait, do settings save on any guns at all? Because I feel like railgun, AMR, like there's very few guns I don't know if they save on any guns. At least not in my experience. No, a lot of guns have their settings save. It's just a bug with weapons not saving in general. Like railgun doesn't save, AMR doesn't save. That's honestly a lot easier than using railgun. Please God, no. Love the ragdoll, big fan. Big fan. Wait. Good aim. He's cheating though, my defense. Towards the end there. And very interesting plays there, sir. Wouldn't say it's quite kosher, me personally. But each her own. He's choking. Though I feel like when the Hulks are moving, their weak spot is just a little cattywampus to shoot at sometimes for me. Jesus Christ. Alright, so this... we have 27 minutes left, and we're done with the mission, basically. This is kind of why me and Background have been doing some stuff, where either we solo... Well, that's why he solos a lot. But either we solo, or if we're playing in a group, we basically have to sit there and nerf ourselves. It's not because the weapons are insanely powerful, it's just that enemies don't spawn. Like, enemy spawns are scuffed. Because if we all had, let's say, 400 kills total, or 400 kills combined, 400 kills for each person, that would require so much more effort in actually fighting the entire game. But instead, we'll probably have maximum 300 kills on one person. Okay, peep this. Oh, I didn't count. Never mind. I heard the tank tower. I'm just going to act like it doesn't exist. It's my strategy and no one can copy it. Well, spawns on squids are just flat out broken. Our grenades are pretty good. I think that their kill count's bugged though, which means they're really, really, really good because now they get a bunch of kills, which they're useful in that sense, but they can also give you a lot more kills than you should have, and that makes you seem way cooler to your homies, your teammates. Like, look. It may not work here, but we'll see. Didn't work. Maybe the kills aren't broken. I don't know. I need to find a lot of dudes to shoot at. Is that not a weak spot? People keep telling me to shoot that guy's like back heat sink, and I feel like every time I shoot it, it does nothing. Like I've shot with AMR, AMR autocannon. I haven't done a railgun max charge shot. Maybe that one shots, but I don't know. Feels like a scam. I sure do love looking cool to the randoms in my lobbies. That's what it's all about. What's the point in playing the game if you can't flex on the randies? It's a cope weak spot? No, don't say that. I've already had my fill of cope weak spots. Shoot the ball tight in the sack, bro. Shoot him in the left cheek. He's got a weird bowel sack in the back of his like jugular. Just hit that, man. It's a one shot. There's been way too many cope weak spots in Helldivers 2. I'm tired of it. Why would you do that? I needed those. See, look, where are those kills coming from? I'll get way more value in my grenades here in a second. What? Did a teammate shoot me? I didn't do nothing. Tripped and died? That's... yeah. That's happened twice today. I'm not sure to what. They made Hive Guards armed, unarmored, and it was the most fun Hive Guards ever were to fight, and then it was a bug that got removed. There could be a bug right now. If you kill a Hive Guard to its like little front little mandible things, they're both light pin. If you break those, it dies. So Sensor, Diligence can both one-shot it. Or they can two-shot it, because it's one shot to break the mandible thing, and two shot if you break both, they die. I think what needs to happen, they should probably tone down the durable HP of Devastators versus having to like buff AMR. I feel like AMR should be able to like actually kill those guys a bit better. It's not necessary. Like I can still handle it. I can still do fine with it if it doesn't, but it'd be kind of nice if it did. And also it would make like the maxi gun kill him a little bit faster too. That'd be kind of nice. Instead of making me have to hit headshots on a minigun to kill him in a decent time frame. Without blowing through ammunition. Rugged unsafe doesn't one shot. Yeah, folks are... Dude, people are lying these days. People be lying on Kuda. That is the most boring... Dude, you're not real. That is such a boring game. It didn't go on that long, sure, but that's... Okay, if we double the kills, that's still terrible. Why is that so easy? This is max difficulty. It's easy because you get different constellations. Different constellations spawn different enemies. Different enemies have different weights. Different weights means you can't spawn as many enemies, and that is the reason why your games can feel so sporadic in what you're facing. And for some reason, the devs basically don't want to address that, make that a bit better. I'm not sure they know how it works. That's not being mean, but it's just weird because people want difficulty, and that's a good way to actually give it to players. But we don't get that. Instead, we just see like the degradation of enemy spawns, which has been going on for the past 2 years. A year for sure. But that's why your games feel so awkward. It's why mindless masses doesn't feel very massive, because in most cases, you don't get the masses. You get 3 flesh mobs instead of 40 voteless, or something like that. For bots, you get a bunch of Devastators instead of a bunch of Billy Bobs. You get a bunch of War Striders and not that many Hulks. That's the reason. Like, certain enemies take up so much weight compared to other guys. So if the devs were on their A game, they would sit there and try and figure out what they could spawn that is the most enjoyable, and then tinker around with the spawn ratios. And then convey what you're spawning to players. Oh, it's going to be a Hive Guard spam. Okay, cool. I'll take double freedom. There won't be that many Hive Guards. There won't be a ton of enemies, so I can take double freedom and sit there and just shoot them in the face and you know, mess around with heavies and whatnot. Which is actually a fun thing to do, by the way. Like, they could do that, and I feel it could be best in slot. And maybe, like, probably change the overall weight of certain enemies. I feel like they have it in they have it in a way that's not even tested. Like, I don't think... They say they do things because performance, like for instance, you can't take 2 mech suits because it'll break the game. Doubt it. And same thing with FRVs, I guess. They never said that, but FRVs, you can only take 1. Even though we're all taking 2 FRVs, or we could take 2 FRVs for the past week, and it was fun. So I'm curious if it's the same old of, we actually didn't test enemy weight spawns at all. And... we're just going to go ahead and keep it the way it was, because why fix things that are broken? Right? Hey man, why fix things that are broken? It's too obvious, bro. It's too obvious. They'll see it coming. I feel like the bots have always been the least dense. Well, the thing is, bots can be very dense. I've had bot games where I'm playing solo, I get 860 kills. Recently I got a bot game where I got 600 kills and I didn't have arc grenades. So I don't think I had anything inflicting kills. I had a group game where we all had, or a few of us had like 400, 500 kills. Like, those are decent games. Those are respectable games. A game where the max kills a person gets is 270 is not a very good bot game. It's not like a very fun game in general. So it's not a matter of like being the least dense. It's a matter of constellations giving you the least amount of enemies for the faction you're facing. Because it's all in relation to itself. You're facing bots, you know what you can get if you've played the game a decent bit. Bugs, same deal. Squids, same deal. And once you see things changing and you're like, what's going on? That's where questions should start getting asked. And solutions should be sought after. So 5 War Striders tops for the whole mission. Got it. War Striders are very heavy compared to other enemies, yes. Like, very heavy. Class's resist is currently minus 5.9%. Does that matter? But, okay, so that may matter, sure, but this is still a problem on other planets that don't have that same resistance being so low. Like, I don't know if resistance even does anything for enemy spawns, but I do know that what I'm saying is active on planets that have max resistance. It's just an issue with what the game chooses to spawn. An example is if you get bile spewers for bugs. You get so many less kills for that constellation compared to pouncers. Pouncers give you usually the most kills for bugs. And that number can range from dang near double. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then there's terrain layout. If you get mountains, enemies get stuck in mountains. If you get crevasses and whatnot, enemies get stuck in the ground. I had a game where 2 Vox engines were just like sitting there holding hands in a ditch somewhere. They couldn't go they couldn't move. Like, they were basically perfectly the size of this crevasse and couldn't go anywhere. Like, a lot of things eat into spawns, unfortunately. And it's a really big deal that I don't know if the devs are particularly aware of. Like for one, they should be aware of it being a problem, and for two, they should definitely be aware of the severity of the problem. Because making the Helldivers 2 very fun to play as like a horde shooter is what makes it so folks can ignore the flaws in the game. When the game is less fun to play, it is far easier to say, what's going on? Why am I getting ragdoll so much? Why am I dying so fast? Like those things become far more obvious when the fun isn't as plentiful. So it's like, it's kind of weird that it's gotten better occasionally. Like bots, for instance, for the longest time, you didn't get many kills on bots, and then with cyborgs, you can get in the city for cyborgs. I was getting 800 kills in solo games, like I said. Like that's freaking awesome. That's really, really fun. But it's very inconsistent now with the recent changes to constellations that are potentially intentional that I think is weird. Okay, we're not playing Classa. If resistance matters, that's boring as hell. Back to Marfark. It's high. Resist. For the twice. When a patrol gets stuck, a new one isn't allowed to take its place. Perfect. Yeah, that explains why there's times where I'm fighting things on like mountain planets and I don't see enemies for like a few minutes sometimes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Whereas usually you see patrols every 30 seconds dang near it, for sure every minute. Less fun in the game because folks bringing up day 1 bugs. Potentially, you know, it happens. There has been an alarming amount of folks bringing Napalm Barrage because it's way more than 0. It used to be 0, and now it's bumping up. Napalm Barrage quota is getting to an excessive level. I don't love it. I like AMR. I like Hover Backpack. I like the what mission is this? I like the idea of this. I like the idea of that. It's cool. It's cool little loadout. Was those super fast? Well, that's the reason why I don't play. The reason why I play solo or duo is because I basically have to play solo to make the game harder myself, or I play as a duo or in a quad, and we make rules to make the game harder. I knew it would happen, but I still find it kind of crazy. Oh my god! Not again! Not again! I gave you one for free. The tank. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Movement. like I lied. You'll never take me alive once I take the high ground. Like I said, you'll never take me alive. Wait. Who's got a laser beam? I seen that. Yo. Jiro the Oni. Thank you for the gifted, by the way. YouTube viewer here, first time catching your stream. Twitch is a dangerous place. YouTube is where all the civilized people live. Just saying. I'm super partial to YouTube, man. I really am. Which is interesting because I think I streamed on Twitch for like thousands of hours. Not very successfully. Up until like Dauntless came out. Then it kind of got more successful, I suppose. It's just Devastator spam like crazy. Wait. Wait. We could have... I don't know if you can do it to where... Can you toss a stratagem beacon? Like, let's say I cast a hell bomb at this objective. Can I carry that beacon in my hand and place it at a stratagem jammer, or is that not allowed? Ooh, aura loss. Aura loss. Oh my god, you've forsaken me! You've forsaken me! Wait. Hey, bullets! Later, suckers! I'll get him eventually. Oh, hey. Team, don't you worry. I will handle this. Oh god, only one of you guys. Fire. Pleasure doing business with you, lackey. Okay. You can stop firing me now. No, that's not very nice. Think we're gravy, son. You can put walls on top of golf carts now. In what game? What? Ooh, aura loss again. You can't keep, brother. Your aura bank is in shambles. Will you go away? I'll kill eventually. I think it's 2 railgun shots. Could be wrong. Shocker, I was wrong. I think it's 2 rockets and 2 railgun shots. What the fuck? Why'd they crack out tanks? They're so beefy. The last BF6 update was solid. I hope it gets better. It just keeps getting better. Oh, Battlefield 6. I don't know what the deal is. A lot of these games, these massive games that have these cult followings will release in abysmal states that just get all the folks that aren't cult followers to not want to play it. And even for their actual, like, their cult members are like, man, this game's kind of abysmal to play. Why don't they just wait? Is it they're afraid of their investors or something? It just seems so weird to me. Like, what is with games just being so willing to take publicity hits that they should not be taking? It's like they're chomping at the bit to have folks say their game is trash, and there's validity behind them saying that. I don't get it. This is a SamSat over. This is a something over. How many freaking... What the... Is this legal? Look at that. Whoa. I don't think it's a legal number of rocket striders, if I'm being totally honest with you. We've... First try. I don't know where those guys came from. I would say objective. I couldn't even see the objective thingy. There's more! Wait. Wait. First try. Box hacked his cam. I try and do that to try and get better clips if I end up saving it for videos. Probably not worth it. I don't know. I think I overthink that a little bit. Okay, so this is a cool constellation with the tanks and whatnot. I think the rocket striders are kind of cringe. Honestly, the most fun I've had with boss recently is facing a ton of the young Billy Bobs, the troopers. Like, I had a blast facing cyborgs with Vox engines, bunch of Billy Bobs. That was the most fun. And of course, no Rush Riders. That's a big deal as well. It's a big, big deal. Pull the little crunk. The beacon dies when planted in a jammer. Oh. What if you're really fast and you put it on your homie's shields and you drive it towards the jammer? So it's technically being launched when it's in range. Oh, thank heavens. Like, you toss it like right here where it's completely free to do, and then you drive it as close as you can in an FRV, and you hop out last second. Feel like that could be sick. Oh, you're right. My bad. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's the same thing. It's just extra steps to get the same results. You're right. 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 I just thought I would make it cool. Jesus Christ. That would have killed me anyway. Oh my god. I think I died if I'm not wearing extra padding armor. Just saying. What up, Umbriana? Umbriana. I can read. Kind of. It's passable. It's the same as looking at Gemma range. I know now. Like I said, I thought that if you just make it more convoluted and you just make the steps more complicated, it somehow gives you a different result. I was wrong. I was foolish then. Right there. Sick. You don't have a turret? Powerless. The hell is that landing? I was gonna sit there and wait for a supply pack. I can just hover pack up stuff. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I've learned my lesson from last time. We didn't die in the most foolish way again. I've waited. I've learned. That's illegal. Clean. Inbound? I need that. Question. If you could... Oh, I'm behind a wall! Come on, man. Bro, if this game wasn't cringe and you could put things on high ground, imagine you kill a tank tower. You kill a tank tower and you get up there with a hover backpack, I think that no one uses, Smile, and you drop in your anti-tank emplacement and start blasting. Would that not be so sick? Like, I feel like that'd be unreal in how cool that'd look. Like, obviously it's illegal. We can't do cool things like that, but I'm just saying, that could be freaking awesome. Exactly, you kill tank tower, become tank tower. As if you can even stand high ground, because enemies are just shooting rockets that ragdoll you And they miss. And there's that guy. That's ominous. Weave. You'll never take me alive, scoundrels. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can't really do much here. There's that ragdoll when they miss. It's quite inspirational stuff. Toss that right there. I ain't got no things to blow things up. He's bombless, young and the bombless. Slow turn. Ooh, we can't hit that. I can't help on it though. Take one of those. And one of those. How many? That's an extended family of Billy Bobs. Okay. I think that the strategy of taking HMG plus whatever I have works a lot better on Rail Cannon Strike. I need a mission where the goal is to defend an objective for a prolonged period of time, but it's not a short mission, and it's not raise the flag either. I need to have high ground. Raise the flag, you have buildings that get destroyed. Like, my only real option is orbital rail cannon, and sometimes their high ground does not let you actually play the game. Tulip carbines are on hover dogs, the mini dog pack. Tulip carbines. Feel like a buff. Nick's thinks so too, by the way. Tulip carbines on a... Oh, I think I see what you mean. I'm gonna pass. The guard dog's medium pin, and that thing still kind of blows. Look at this casual. Look at this casual on a walk around. Not me. I take the scenic route. Please, golly, make this. Alright, we're good. Let me go ahead and peek the loadouts here. Okay, not entirely disrespectful stuff. That's good. If I can climb, that would be sick. I'm gonna go ahead and just scooch up. Wait. Guys, don't worry, I got it. Once I get in position, I can help you guys with Overwatch. Just give me a moment. I got it. He's overwatching so hard right now. You guys should be acting like damsels in distress, otherwise it doesn't look as cool. That was a hell of an XP. I would have freaked out. You won't notice me. Too far away, I can't one-shot you. What? I can if I can land a shot. Yeah, the drop's not that bad. That's too far to cross. Now this won't work, but imagine, yeah, just imagine if I could do that. That'd be so sick. Yeah, Lord forbid you can place your Antitank gamer chair in one spot and get blown up in 2 seconds, but these folks can toss in the whole kitchen sink and barrages. That's kosher. That's fine. Like, oh, you're getting creative using 2 stratagems to get the value of 1? Denied. Fine. I'll just crown the club over here then. Surely this one's different. Surely. We here at Arrowhead lack emergent gameplay. We don't attack player creativity, nor Sir the Bob. It's not in our blood. We lack emergent gameplay. We like you to emerge with your gameplay. Take the high ground. Take the high ground, OhDough. Have a fun at the high ground. Oh, ragdoll to the mountain. Balanced. Interessante. Interessante. I ask every day the hover pack even made. Why was? Wait, that's a good question. Why did they make the hover backpack if it's illegal to get high ground? That's that BS, bro. That's that BS, brother. No fall damage. We like the no fall damage part. It's bugged. Yep. What even is this? Maybe it's not? Oh, it's 100% bugged. Everyone touch the data thingy. See who the chosen one is. My god. The one the prophecy foretold about. We kill him? He could be a witch. Yeah, it could be a witch. Oh well. Someone else can input it. Yep. I'm too tainted. All that negativity is caught up to me. I ain't carrying that. Yeah, you're the chosen one. Yeah, that's right. You put in the code. It wants you, my boy. You're the chosen one. You know what? I'll help you in solidarity. I'll carry this fire container. How far is it? I might change my mind. We'll see what happens. I can't hover backpack with this thing. I can put on like 400 pounds and hover pack like that, but I can't hover pack with this. Oh, these gosh darn roos. Yeah, you like a thing in the Lord. You're doing a good job. Fire container reload the flamer FRV. Who's gonna tell him? Drop, pick up, and hover. Shit. Oh, I know what you're saying. It's like trying to jump pack with those bars on the fries in the back mission. Wrong button. It's difficult when you play a bunch of games that all have different binds for pickup. Like some games, F is pickup. Other games, E is pickup. I pressed F. That would not apply. Alright, I'm curious to see how many kills we get in this mission. Because this is a 5 resistance map. And usually snow maps aren't shabby for kills, technically. But I think that this is more of an issue that we're getting a bunch of Devastators. Yeah, at this point, they should just combine hover backpack and jump backpack. Like, let me just sit there and toggle the mode. Like, I hold... Like, if I want to hover backpack, I hold 5 to use the backpack, right? If I want to jump pack, I just hold space. Thoughts? Is that not goated? It's either that or you make hover backpack kind of cracked at getting high ground. Like, something's got to get done. Something. Manning both battle stations. The dev silenced him. What happened? What did I do? Now we're chilling. Had me scared for a moment. Wait. A quitter in our midst. Psych. What happened? I'm on TV. Officer, go ahead and detach that man from reality. Beat the... What is even going on? I feel like we're doing things. I'm so lost right now. I'm senile. Doesn't help the blizzard. I can't see nothing. How am I supposed to assist my team when I'm blind? Alright. Let's talk about mission ideas. So background was saying it'd be cool to do like a bridge mission of some kind. And I thought it'd be super sick if you cross that bridge and you blow it up behind you or something of that nature. So essentially you're crossing a bridge, defending the bridge while enemies come after you. You could maybe even make it so it's a commando mission so you can't just spam stratagems the whole time. Or if you use certain stratagems, you can actually blow the bridge up. Like what if it was like that? Like the bridge has HP, kinda. It's an actual destructible object that can be broken. So maybe don't blow the bridge up. The goal is to keep the bridge alive so you can plant a bomb somewhere and then escape through the bridges. And what if there's multiple bridges? So you're defending multiple points of interest or multiple points of access. And there's like multiple bridges to one point and there's multiple points to defend. So it'd be like a jungle map maybe. And you're like in like a treehouse sort of type deal. Hey, as soon as those bots come over to my side, they're gonna wish they never stepped foot out the factory. Okay, let me at them, Chief. I'm ready. I got two things. I got HMG emplacement. I got the anti-tank emplacement. I'm ready. Where they at? I just send them my way. H3, I don't think that you're HMG emplacement certified. All right, listen. Second they pull up, they're toast. They're cooked. They're not pulling up. I give up. I quit. I'm going this way. Screw you guys. I'm going home. A friend who hasn't played in 18 months, seeing the amount of Warbond content that's unlocked made him upset. All still full price. It's a problem. I know. I think I've said, maybe not in a video, but I've definitely said to the devs, it's not ideal that, like the way things are going right now, it's not ideal to have this many Warbonds at this price. And past just the price, it's the time investment. Because let's say you buy every Warbond with money. You don't have the content. You have to actually sit there and grind medals. Medals take a very long time to grind. It's on the low end, we'll say 4 hours to get a full Warbond complete. Maybe 3 hours if you're just going for the important stuff. 3 hours times 25 Warbonds. That's not nothing. That's not nothing at all. Like I think they should probably go away from the whole idea of you have to simply buy the Warbond and then grind it. Just let folks buy the Warbond. Nah, I'm better. Get rolled. Alright, no more shooting Hulks. No more shooting Hulks. If I miss, he'll be better than me. But in this case, I smoked him. You guys saw that. Matter of fact. 360. What the? When I'm scoped in, it's lower. Wait. 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 Nah. I got this next try. Damn it. That was close. You're not 316. Casual. I think I hit him. I missed. I give up. Got them bots running. Hell yeah, dude. They see me doing trick shots over here, missing. They're like, holy smokes. If he hits one, oh god. Swim back, soldier. If he hits one, we'll get put on World Star. And then what? Will you figure it out, sir? Teammate, watch out. Death incarnates upon you. I guess I'm the chosen one. Hooray. One of the ideas I gave him was to do that, actually. Just make it so you don't have to sit there and grind through the pages. You can pick whatever you want. So page 1, 2, and 3 doesn't matter. Those are just more so, hey, we have 3 pages, as opposed to you have to go in incremental order of unlocking stuff. That was the suggestion for like quick and easy to make things better now. And then obviously figure out a way to make it better for like the first time user experience, or folks that haven't played in a while, or just in general, just make it a better overall experience. Don't know that's gonna happen. I don't know, but I feel like that's a very simple solution, or a very simple, it's a very simple, helpful solution for the short time. Not a permanent one. Like, I think more needs to be done, but that would be like a, hey guys, we actually care. We're doing things now. We're not gonna wait for the perfect storm. We'll instead do things now. Actually, give players good favor. But no. We'll see what happens, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for more folks to be like, damn, I thought it was looking pretty cool, but I don't have any of the Warbond stuff, and I don't feel like buying it because I don't get it for buying it. Holy Scout Striders, Batman! Wait. Good aim. Missed this thing up. No way that bounces. Omnish! Rolled and smoked. Better you than me, kid. Interesting. Also interesting. I too throw cluster bombs at Factory Striders. That's a great idea. Oh, it lives. Oh, that bounces? For sure. You got a spot? The devs found out. That one got sent to the abyss. It's actually so much damage to kill Devastators to the body. Jesus. Cheese and Ross. Better nerds. They did FOMO with a car. So the FOMO thing, by the way, a lot of players, a decent bit of players, pretty much defended that whole fiasco thing, because when they first said if you don't log into the game you won't get medals, I was like, that's pretty dumb. Why would you do that? Like, it's not a big deal. All they're gonna do is make it so folks are gonna sit there and either be annoyed they didn't get medals, which is lame, or they're gonna log in for a second and log out. Like, you're not actually solving a problem. And a lot of players went, oh, that makes perfect sense, because now you have to actually play the game to contribute, but you don't. You can log in for a second and get the rewards. And some folks that actually played the recent major order didn't get rewards. So it benefits the folks that do nothing still, and it actually hurt the people that do stuff. It is genuinely one of the Arrowhead moves of all time. That's not even being negative. That's like just pointing out the blatant nonsense of what happened right there. Yeah, but the DAUs, whatever, like, who cares? You log in for a second. Holy smokes, I was kind of popping off. Sheesh. So, in totality, they barely got more kills than I would get in a solo mission against cyborgs. Yeah, I guess 700 is kind of high-ish for bots. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, so I have a mod that makes it so certain skins don't have arms. It was nice to welcome players back with a pile of medals and maybe a cape. The thing, too, is that they already had a cap for medals. The cap was 250. And they didn't even increase the cap. Bro, like, nothing about that made sense. That change wasn't even the change they made, and there was, like, a beneficial factor for the folks that do play the game. It was just a flat-out FU to folks that haven't logged in. I don't know. Arrowhead is super good at ruining favor with the community, and I hate that they're so talented at that. Like, they can really figure out how to tick people off in ways that don't even benefit the game. It's mind-boggling to me. Like, the FOMO that I think is good is pre-orders. Like, I think that if you have pre-orders in a game, if you're gonna have them in the first place, they should stay pre-order stuff. That is the only FOMO that I understand. And with pre-orders, I don't love that they're more expensive most of the time. I guess it is what it is. But that's the only case where I'm like, okay, FOMO makes sense here. Or if you have like an actual challenge in a game that doesn't go away, like that, I can also get behind. If like it's not fear of missing out in the sense of it goes away. It's more so you have to earn something and you have forever to do it, I guess. Or maybe it's like a year-long thing. Like if like the first Galactic War, if you're not there for it, you don't get a cape. Like I can understand that. There's times where FOMO makes sense, but not right now. It doesn't make sense right now. From a back-end development standpoint, it makes sense because now you only process rewards to people who are active lately. But the thing is, they can't even do that properly. They've missed out on people that were in the major order, and I'm thinking it was because they had this new system that makes it wonky. So it doesn't make things better. It actually made it worse. Like I'm not sure how many folks were having issues before getting rewards, but I don't know. Like I didn't hear too many people when the Bastion tank got released. They were like, "Oh man, I didn't get it." Like everyone got it. From what I saw, I could be wrong. They said they bring back the Predator armors. I know. If anything that makes them money, it seems like it's not off the table, which is kind of annoying. Kind of cringe. Conspiracy theory. Middle ground login stuff is for Sony's new widget tool that registers weekly logins on PS and PlayStation. It only benefits them. I hope not. I really do hope that Sony isn't doing some nefarious nonsense. If they are, kind of weird. Like, I think that Arrowhead has enough talent in making their game less enticing for no reason. The last thing they need is a devil on their shoulder to just be a catalyst. You know what I mean? Also, Josh, thanks for the $5, brother. I think that blaming Sony... I think that blaming Sony... Jesus. I think that blaming Sony is also copium. But it isn't outside the realm of possibility because a lot of things recently with like these mega games, these mega corporations, Sony, Xbox, they've done some super stupid stuff. Like it's not like a crazy conspiracy theory, although right now I think it's more so probably Arrowhead's decision making than anything. I wish Darktide was more popular because better game. And Deep Rock. Here's the deal, brother. Okay. Darktide and Deep Rock Galactic do not compare to Helldivers 2 because neither of those games have anything close to the weak spot system that Helldivers 2 has. And that's the main reason that I play Helldivers 2 as much as I do. The stuff you can do in this game is so much more engaging on a moment-to-moment basis than you'll get in Deep Rock Galactic or Darktide basically ever. Full stop. And also, it's that way against pretty much every faction. And that's with the game not being in the best state possible. Like, if the game was making a lot of good decisions, it would only get better. But there's not a universe where the combat is comparable in Helldivers 2 to those two games. They're cool in their own way. Not saying they're not. They're not really my cup of tea necessarily. I don't hate them. I put hours into both games. But nothing that I'm aware of comes close to Helldivers 2 with their weak spot system, which is why I get very tilted when the devs muck it up. I really can't stand it when they sit there slaughtering the golden goose that is the game's combat. Because if you take away the game's combat itself, what does it really have? A galactic war that no one's going to really care about because the game isn't that fun to play. Oh, we have all these war bonds that, again, no one's going to care about because they're not very fun to use. Missions that no one cares about because they've never been super duper engaging. It's always been the combat. It's always been the interaction with the enemies, the way they get dissected, they get exploded, dissected, killed, like visually and also more mechanically. So, nah, the Darktide and nothing, no other game I'm aware of compares to this one, especially not from a horde shooter standpoint. That's why I still play the game too. Like, folks will ask me, "Doe, you complain so much. Why do you still play the game?" Because there's nothing else like it. That's why. But at the same time, I can recognize that this game could be so much better. Since a lot of things I'm asking for are what the game used to do. Like, I'm asking for things that I've already seen in the game itself. I'm not expecting this magic that's unforeseen. But yeah, it's my 2 cents on that. It's also a reason why I despise whenever Helldivers 2 becomes more popular to hate, because then you got folks saying things that are nonsense. Like, obviously, you can like more games in this one. By all means, go crazy. But it does create this sort of misguided glaze in a sense. It's like, man, Helldivers 2 is never good, guys. I've been saying it this whole time. Like, never? It was never good? Ever? Really? That's crazy. That's a shocking development. Never knew that. And they'll just point out, like, XYZ game is better. And I'm not talking about you, by the way. I'm just saying, like, people do this a lot. Like, when Space Marine 2 launched, Helldivers 2 wasn't in the best spot, so you saw it everywhere. Space Marine 2 is the best game ever! It's so good. It's doing what Helldivers 2 never could. But it wasn't. It wasn't doing things that Helldivers 2 wasn't doing. And in fact, it turned out to do worse than Helldivers 2 in terms of the way they progressed with content. But hey, who cares, right? Because at the moment, folks didn't like Helldivers 2, so it was very popular to hate the game, and thus, games that maybe didn't deserve the amount of praise they got were getting that very praise. They were getting misguided glaze. New term. It also happened, I forget with a different game, but another game had the exact same situation. So it's annoying when that happens. Like, I made a video talking about how I hate whenever games are popular to hate. I despise when games are popular to hate because it just gets folks to say things that aren't even remotely true. And people believe them because they're also annoyed with the game that they're talking about. So it just makes folks a lot of money that they didn't earn, I guess, is one issue. True words never spoken. Brother Goose thanks to 5, brother. Got a taste of greatness, and yet Arrowhead seems to want to give a swill. Ghost thanks for 10. Like, Arrowhead does decent. I don't know, man. I wish that I could just talk to the developers of, like, the balancing decisions, because they're the ones that I think make the most mistakes. Their job seems the easiest. If they're just changing numbers, like, bro. For instance, I genuinely, to this day, the people that thought giving Hive Guards heavy armor are not the brightest. They're not the brightest crown in the box, okay? Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Let's be honest. And I don't know why they thought that'd be a good idea. And that's an example of, like, how they can just ruin something that makes no sense. They can make things that just do not make sense or make the game better, and not care about the repercussions. The things that stem from that very change. They just don't even have any foresight. It's like, man, players won't like this change. Who cares? Hiring the voice actor for Spider-Man might be pricey. What the hell? Love new voice lines. Why are we talking voice lines? Why are we talking? We're talking about gameplay, and you're saying voice lines, bro. I have dialogue turned the hell off. People ask me too, like, why do you do that? Well, if I'm using the double-edged sickle, I don't want to hear my guys screaming about fire constantly, and I don't want to hear about mortar emplacement in my area either. Those are two things that drive me nuts. What time is it? 11:34. What? Game crashes way more since update. Hope they deliver a good update today. I would hope for a quality improvement. I'm actually hoping for a Warbond announcement. Because whenever they announce another Warbond, I can post my EXO Experts video potentially, and it does better. It's selfish, but be good. Plus, I think when Warbonds get announced, folks sort of have different things to talk about. The game does get better. New voice lines would be nice. Yeah. Not opposed to it. I get yelled at? No. No, I sometimes, no. No. I didn't raise my voice. Bro, I keep freaking silencing Twitch chat on accident. I just tab out. Jeebus Christ. Missed it when you played Dauntless. Well, the game's dead, so. Can't change that. He hates us? No, it's not that. I have two monitors. And it's very easy to tab out and close the Twitch chat and just lose track of it. Hey man, some streamers don't even read one chat. They'll be like, yo, go to this. I think Aggie does that. Little Aggie, he'll be like on YouTube, go to my Twitch so I can see your chat. Which, I get it. They won't announce a Warbond, they stole the FRV from it. How much time do they need? There reads this. Then Vivan. You aren't the martyr, alright, Firestorm. You are not the martyr Twitch chat needs. Damn, brother. I need group gameplay to be just more action-packed. I don't even need difficulty. Like, difficulty will stem from more things to shoot at, I promise. And I need more things to shoot at because I don't get the stimulation I require. I get bored. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have this problem, but whenever I'm driving, if I'm like slightly tired, it's so easy to get drowsy behind the wheel. And it's because I'm bored. Like, driving is very boring sometimes. On the highway especially. And I think it's actually because when I was younger, my dad used to drive me around to make me go to sleep. And so that transferred to my adult years. And so I'm like a lethal weapon behind the wheel. You never know. You never know when I'm going to close my eyes and just freaking, yeah, turn that wheel into a family of 5. Hopefully that never happens, actually. That'd be horrible. How you say things like that, then you say Earth Defense Force is bad. Oh, Earth Defense Force didn't feel good to play. That's why. Need a jump pack mech? That'd be pretty cool. No, you can't drive FRV. My FRV driving skills are actually quite cash money. See money? I'll have you know. The new Warbond coming out, what do you think it will be about? Stuff. Weapons and things. The CGW ruined diligence? Oh, I bet. I bet, dude. They probably listen to Grass. What'd they do, actually? I'm curious. Dude, it would be... Okay, I hope it doesn't happen. It'd be pretty funny if the CGW somehow ruined balancing in the game as time goes on. They basically pull an arrowhead and like just take away from what people are really loving, the folks that are engaging with, because the balancing team for CGW is just lost. play the game. There's nothing to do. I play game and I get bored in mission. There's nothing to shoot at. Already ruined. Dilly is so not fun on CGW at all. Judy is so uncontrollable now too. What'd they do to those guns? Why would they make it worse? Newish diver and shows squids. My view of Arrowhead is half and half as I came in when they fixed sort of the flesh mobs. Okay, so you weren't there when they spent, what is it, 8 or 9 months with flesh mobs just existing in the state they did. You weren't there. You didn't see what I saw. You didn't experience what I experienced. You can't know my pain. You're a guppy. Is no FRV available? If so, how much? So, did you log in at all during the major order? If you didn't, you don't got it. And I didn't know it was going to be a thing, so yeah. Basically, if you log in and it says you have one of something, that one thing is the FRV. It's free. If you log in and you don't have a major order saying completed, you have a 1 of something, then you don't have it, and you'll unlock it at a later date, and no one knows how. It's really awesome stuff. We all love FOMO. All my homies love. It's crazy how this game was pretty much touted as like a community builder, and now the devs or somebody is making it so the community is pretty much meaning nothing. It's like, oh, you're a Helldiver? You're only really a Helldiver if you log in for this major order and nothing else matters. All your past service, if you will, is irrelevant. It's like, okay. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess. Go fight bugs, I guess. Where are people fighting bugs? Sure. I'm gonna do one more mission and I'm calling it quits. That looks terrible. All that crust, as a certain background calls it, pretty sure that means a higher chance for spewers. PVD, player versus developer. And they're doing a pretty good job. Doing a pretty good job indeed. We're on a tracksuit warbond with a water bottle secondary that refills stamina. Why would they do that? Stabby the Krabby. Melatonin. Perfect. Alright, this is a mouse game. Oh, hey. Listen, I'm a man of my word, guys. I'm a man of my word. That was my last game. It was a very short game. I'm a man of my word. What the hell is that? Dude, there's so much crust. All of those like random textures, like you see like towards the extraction, it looks more normal. But then everywhere else, it's got like all those crazy divots and insane texture. That means it's going to be a bunch of piss. Yellow piss in the air, making itself look terrible. And I'm pretty sure it means a great chance of bowel spewers. Yo, Zip thanks for 5. Thanks for seeing me. Didn't expect that, TBH. I read chat sometimes. Sometimes. Looking for a mission. It's almost finished. Get me in there. I can hear it now. It's just a water bottle. It's not a magic water bottle. Precisely. I'm still mad they gave, who is it? Agitators space magic that makes the Devastators more broken. Like you'll see a Shieldin running sideways. You can't shoot it in the face and it's shooting you. Bro. Do you feel proud of yourself with your loadouts? Does that like make you feel cool? I think it's lame. I'm gonna go ahead and do something. Wait a second. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. What else is like a bunch of kills? Gas truck, I guess. Boom. This could be spewers, and I'd be a little upset. Oh, is a bully? I really don't like Napalm Barrage. I think Napalm Barrage is like very lame. I think it's one of the lamest stratagems in the game. Not to mention, it was a super easy one to make, and it's caused a lot of issues with balance. I hear spewers. Boy fix. Bow, now, now. 13 kills from where? I got this, don't worry. Should be far enough away, we're fine. I think. That's what that was all about, baby. Throwing the entire kitchen sink the moment you see smoke or ships. That's what it's all about. See, I'm getting like 8 kills from all this. If I toss in this grenade... Wrong gun. I guess multiple grenades. 11 kills. I just got more kills from a few arc grenades than I got from an entire barrage. I'm pretty sure arc grenades are broken. And they're giving you more kills than they should. Could be placebo, but I'm just saying. Can you please leave? I just got here, I know that. Someone hop in the whip. I can't be the one to do it. I got here late. That'd be kind of rude. Sure we still haven't gotten Illuminate Cultists? We haven't. Your body's a machine that turns 400 rounds into 5 kills. You're doing God's work. I was gonna push him in. So you got 10 at the end, and we'll know it's making them up. Or she. I need to find a better sound for my minigun too. My minigun mod, it's cool kind of, but it's also quite annoying to hear that for a prolonged period of time. I gotta find a better one, a more sauced one. No guns are broken. Apparently PS5 Pro players only lobby. Get way more spawns. There's a chance. I'm just not sure how extensive the testing was for that. Because like I said earlier, a lot of things affect spawns. And I'm not sure if these folks are aware of that. Your map geometry, big deal. I guess resistance for planets matters. Constellation you get, and there's multiple constellations. And even with the right constellation, you can get unlucky with spawns. And spawns at different weights. Meaning that different enemies can... like a different amount of enemies spawn based on what they've chosen to give you. Because of how the weights are measured. Like a charger weighs a lot more than a Wilbur and a Pouncer, for instance. So you can get a lot more Pouncers as opposed to getting very few chargers. Mission stats could not be displayed due to network issue. Ah, redacted. Inspirational. All right, folks. That is it for me. 3 hours of Helldivers 2 is a lot on stream. A lot on stream. If you guys like the content, check out the second channel at OhDough Plays. Over there, it's better, I think. Main channel will be more for like guides and whatnot. Posting an Exo Experts one sometime this month. Once it's approved, I can post it. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate your time. Twitch viewers, you are people. I just neglected you a little bit. That's my bad. But again, thank y'all for your time. Appreciate it greatly. And have a good day or night. Peace. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.